the wheel off, use a 21mm socket, take the lug nuts off, and remove the wheel. You can use a 17mm wrench and put it on the nut, and then if you have an Allen socket that fits in the stud to prevent the stud from spinning, you can remove it that way, or you can use some locking pliers. Sometimes there's a wrench that you can fit on the back. Use that. Keep it from spinning. And then use a 17mm socket, take the nut off. Just like that. Now we can raise the sway bar because we have both links off at this time. You can take a block of wood and just slide it under like this to hold this up so you can work right here. I'm actually going to do this on the other side so we have a little more room to work on this side. And removing this nut is going to be the same as the top one. If you have an Allen and a wrench, you can do that, or some locking pliers on the back side like this. And use a 17mm socket. If you can get a gun in here, it's going to help out. When it starts spinning, just tighten up the locking pliers. Take that nut off and slide it out. Take the new link. There's actually a spot for a wrench. This happens to be a 19mm wrench that you can use on that. And then an 18mm nut. Slide that through. And you can use the wrench and hold it while you tighten it up. There's also a spot for the Allen. You could use the Allen and the wrench as well. And tighten that down. If you can fit a torque wrench in here, you want to torque this nut to 55 foot-pounds. Now, before I install the top part, we're going to install the other side. Now the other side, the lower piece is installed, and if you had a piece of wood in there, take that wood out, line this up, put the nut on, and again, the same as the bottom, you can use a wrench on the back side, or use an Allen with a wrench on the nut. And then torque this nut to 55 foot-pounds. Put the wheel up. And put the lug nuts on. Now torque the lug nuts to 77 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check. After you've done this job, make sure you bring the vehicle to a local shop to have it aligned. You don't want to have premature tire wear.